brisket. Yeah, it looks like a bowl of goodness. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and we're at another local eat and we're back in Springvale. I know it seems like my favorite place to go, but today we're going to try the infamous pho place where everyone lines up. It's the busiest pho place in Melbourne. So right now it's a weekday. Hopefully there won't be much of a line, but it is renowned to be the most popular and has a really deep, beefy broth. So we're going to be experiencing that, and I've got my mate Declan here again, and he's going to be trying that out, but let's go. So there doesn't look like to be much of a line, but this is a really popular street for all the locals to eat all the traditional Vietnamese dishes. Okay, we're here. It's called Pho Hung Vuong Saigon, and this is where usually you see piles of people just waiting in line, and we've got a little bit of a wait, but it's only one person today, and usually they kind of seat you, make you order as quick as possible and get you out of there as quick as possible as well. Just here. All right, we're inside. It wasn't a long wait at all. It's like 2 minutes, and I think the weekday is the best time to come. But I haven't been here for almost a year, and the last time I came here, the broth stood out. So I'm just going to order the beef and chicken special. It has all the innards and all the goodies that you'd all want to try. And I think for Declan, I'm going to go for the more tame side, the rare beef brisket and the fatty brisket. So yeah, it's just really easy to order. Menu's just up there. Let's give it a shot. I think they want us out ASAP. And as usual, you get the condiments. You got chili, lemon, Thai basil, and bean sprouts. And you also have chili oil. This is my favorite ingredient for any Asian place. Yeah, that looks good. And they have your complimentary tea. There's not much in there. I think that's empty. But yeah, love these teas.
It's definitely strong. It's really creamy. Although the last iced coffee we had at the last place we went to together, there was a lot more crushed ice. This one is a lot more cubed ice. So it's a bit harder to try and mix everything around, but it is really sweet though, like Vietnamese iced coffee should be. And there's a good balance of the condensed milk and the coffee flavour. Oh, that's really good. It's so rich. Yum. Nice and salty, and the flavour is intense. You can tell there's a lot of love and care put into this broth. It is so flavoursome, and I can't wait to try the beef as well. I'm going to have another sip of this before I grab the chopsticks and have a piece of beef. Yum. Nice and fatty, really thin, lean cut, but nice fat cap on top of the meat, as you can see here. So it just brings it extra flavour, but it is delicious. It's perfectly cooked. And let me just try some noodles as well while I'm at it. Good recommendation, Lane. Thank you.
Okay, my turn. I'm going to try the broth first, and this is the tradition. You always try the broth first. Oh, there's so much depth to that. Super flavoursome. Like you can see the broth, it's quite clear, but it's clearly got a lot of flavour as well. I'm going to have to go in again. Oh, so beefy, so much depth in there. And let's have a look at what is under there. So you got these rare beef pieces. This is the beef and chicken special. You got slices of chicken breast. You got gizzard. You got like undeveloped egg. So that's a little undeveloped egg. And pig's blood, one of my favorites. And a crap load of noodles. You also have fatty brisket like Declans. But yeah, it looks like a bowl of goodness. Wow. And it's piping hot as well. So, this is how I like to dress up my bowl. Grab a bit of lemon, squeeze it all around there. Definitely have all the chilies that you can. And my favorite condiment, it's the Thai basil. So as much as I can. And then another favorite is the bean sprouts. Did you want this at all?
Sorry.
I've kind of stolen all that. And I got to add in my favorite chili oil. So I used to pile this on, but it really changes the flavor of the broth. So I'm just going to only put a drizzle and just going to let this simmer into the bowl. All right, I'm going to have a bit more broth with the chili oil. Oh, that chili oil is like garlicky. It's got some like fishiness to it, but it is 10 out of 10 fish, chili oil. All right, I'm going to go in for a bite with a bit of beef and some noodles. Oh, I've got to say, the quality of ingredients here is top notch. Like the meat is super tender, the chicken is like very easy to chew through. It is just perfect. I can understand why this is a popular place. Oh wow. But the winning feature here is the broth. All right, let's continue eating. What I love about these noodles is individually separated, so they don't stick together. Nice and silky. That's the word, silky. So it just goes into your mouth with one slurp. It's yeah, this is definitely a great local eat. But look at that. That is a piece of art. All right, I'm going to go for this congealed blood. It's hard to get everything in, so you take a bite of something and then you just go straight for another bite. And then all the flavors melt together. Look, gizzard. Gizzard is the mechanism that grinds all the food together in a bird. Nice and crisp. Doesn't have much flavour. Honestly, it's like 2 out of 10 hint of chicken. Right, we'll chase it up with the broth. Oh, amazing. And look at these noodles. Jesus. Incredible. Oh, this is my favorite. This beef cake thing. Look at it. It's just got like, I think, cartilages, collagen stuff, but it's a meaty, sausagey thing. So, let's have a little bite. Oh. It's got delicious peppercorns in there. Wow, it's fatty. I think this is the best beef cake I've had. Look at that. All right, I'm going to go for my final bites, and we've got the undeveloped egg. Honestly, it barely tastes like egg. It's like the yolk is not as creamy, but it does complement the whole dish. It's not super strong, but last few bites. Oh, that was so good. Had the beefcake with the brisket. Wow, so much depth in this serious bowl of pho. I'm gonna say it is better than the other one I went to, objectively. But the other one, if there's a line, if you don't want to wait for a line, definitely go over there. But here, don't be discouraged about the line because it does go relatively quickly. But yeah, the winner here is the broth here today. Wow, great broth. Honestly, I think it's been boiling for days even. So I've got a subscriber here and they don't want to be on camera. They say the best is
Kodo Sunshine.
Kodo Sunshine.
I'm not Vietnamese, but I've been to Vietnam like maybe 15, 20 times. So I go to all the good places.
The best is in Kodo.
Kodo, yeah. There used to be a pretty good one for Bang Kang Ku. Kodo here, but they shut down. So you have to go all the way to Sunshine or St. Albans.
Alright, so I've just been introduced to this beautiful pho place from Lane. My thoughts after my meal, look, I kept it pretty plain. Unfortunately, I don't like the spicy chili myself, but it was delicious. The broth was super clear, lots and lots of flavour. The noodles were nice and just slightly chewy, but really easy to eat, and the beef was fantastic. I can see why there's always a queue outside of this place, and I'm really thankful, Lane, for you bringing me to here today. We will catch you guys on the next Local Eats.